RBI Assistant Prelims Model Test number 47. Let's try to solve the questions from reasoning part. Look at the question. How many such consonants are there in the given arrangement? He is talking about consonants, each of which is immediately preceded. What do you mean by preceded? Before. Before there should be a consonant, and also immediately followed by a vowel. So this is what the arrangement should look like. So consonant, consonant, vowel. And if you look at the series, this is a series only of letters. Only letters are present in the series. What I tell you is, don't think about consonant, consonant and vowel. We'll look at vowel first. And before vowel, there should be two consonants, because this is much more easier than finding consonant, consonant and vowel. Put vowel second. U is a vowel here, but before that there's nothing. U is another vowel. Before that I should have two consonants. A will you consider? No. E, yes. Again, will I consider this A? No. Next is E. Will I consider that? Yes. Before E there are how many consonants? Two consonants. I am in search of a consonant, vowel here. A is a vowel, but before A there are two consonants. Happy. U is a vowel, but before U there should be two consonants. No. Again, when I am going in search of vowels, I have a vowel here, and before that there are two consonants. Is it clear? Next is A. Will you go with this A? No. Will you go with this E? No. Will I go with this A? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. And will I go with this E? No. So what's the answer? How many places? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. There's one option which says more than 4. Next, if all the B's are dropped from the given arrangement, which of the following will be the 11th from the right end of the given arrangement? If all the B's are dropped, now I'm not supposed to count B's, and I want what? 11th from the right end. 11th from the right end. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. What's the answer? D. Why D? Because I'm not supposed to count B's. I have left all the B's that are there from the right side. 68. 68. Let's go for 68. What is 68? Which of the following is 8th to the left of 21st from the left end in the given arrangement? And you all know how to solve this question. We'll go from reverse. This is left, left and left. You are supposed to go for minus. 21 minus 8 is 13. 13th from left hand. Which letter is 13th from left hand? Please count and tell me what's the answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What's that? E. Next, how many alphabets are there in English alphabetical series? Between the alphabet which is 5th from the left hand. What is the alphabet which is 5th from the left hand? A. So A in between A and the alphabet which is 5th from the right hand. What's the alphabet which is 5th from the right hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is D. How many alphabets in English between A and D? 2 alphabets, B and C. How many such A's are there? Each of which is immediately preceded by a vowel and immediately followed by a consonant. Now you are talking only about A's. Let me concentrate on A. Before A there should be a vowel. Will I consider this? No. Before A there is a vowel and followed by a consonant. 1. This is 1. Next A. Before A there is a consonant. But what do I need? Vowel. So this is not considered. Here before A there is a consonant. I will not consider this. This is also will not come into the picture. This A is also not useful to us, because before A there should be a vowel. So how many did I get? Only 1. Option number 5. Let's see this question from 71 to 75 are questions which are based on coded inequalities. And to solve these questions, will I use pen and paper? No. Only on observation. Look at this question here. If you observe carefully, the conclusion 1 and conclusion 2, the same letters are repeating. So when I combine these two, I'll get U less than or equals to W. There is a possibility that my answer can be either or. What did I say? There is a possibility. But we'll come to know only after you solve the question. I need to go from U to B. What I'll try to do is, I'll take the help of R. Yes? So what's going on with U to R? U is less than or equals to R. Next, R is less than or equals to B. What's the answer? Relationship between U and B? U less than or equals to B. And look at these conclusions. Less than and equal. What will be my answer? Either 1 or 2. Is this clear? Next here. Now let's go for the next one. What's happening here? J greater than or equals to S. I need to take the help of R. J greater than or equals to R. R greater than or equals to S. Is it right? Yes, it is right. U greater than R. The relationship between U and R is U is less than or equals to. But he says greater than. Wrong. So what's the answer? Only 1. Next. Next. F and R. What do you see here? Opposite symbols. Will I get any answer? No, cannot be determined. T and G. What I always tell you is, many of you are comfortable with identifying the symbol from left to right. The efficiency you show in identifying the symbol from left to right, you should have the same efficiency from right to left. This symbol from left to right is less than or equals to, but I go in reverse. What will that become? Greater than or equals to. That's what I wanted you to do. You should also identify the symbol in reverse. Reverse, what is the answer? T greater than or equals to G. Pakka right or wrong? Right. Reverse, what is the relationship between R and G? Reverse. Come on, students. R is greater than G. Reverse లో కూడా గుర్తించే ప్రయత్నం చేయాలి. ఇది ఎవడన్నా చేస్తాడు, చిన్న పిల్లోడు కూడా చెప్తాడు. 6th క్లాస్ వాడు 7th క్లాస్ వానికి గ్రేటర్ దెన్ లెస్ దెన్ నేర్పిస్తే అసలు గ్రేటర్ దెన్ లెస్ దెన్ 4th క్లాస్ 5th క్లాస్ వాళ్ళకి నేర్పిస్తారు. అవునా కాదా? సో లెఫ్ట్ టు రైట్ ఎనీబడి, రైట్ టు లెఫ్ట్ కూడా గుర్తించాలి, అదే స్పీడ్లో గుర్తించాలి. దిస్ ఈజ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్. నెక్స్ట్ 74. What's this? I and R, what's the problem? Opposite symbols cannot be determined. F and H also opposite symbols cannot be determined. These are the shortcuts that you should imply to get the answer. C and S, what's happening here? Opposite symbols. Will I get my answer? No. Q and G, yes. What's the answer? Q greater than G, because you have greater than and greater than or equals to. Only observation is important here. 76. Now these are questions which are based on 5 words, and each word has how many alphabets? 3 alphabets or 3 letters. Any letters in Amma? 3 letters. What is the first question? If each one of the given words, each of the consonant is changed to the previous letter and each vowel is changed to the next letter, in the English alphabetical series, how many words thus formed will at least one vowel appear? What is he telling to us? Please interchange what? Let me write out the words here. Tub. Next is what? ALP. BYE. WIGCUT. What's happening here? Please read the question. If each of the given words, each consonant is changed to the previous letter and each vowel is changed to the next letter in the English alphabetical series, in how many words thus formed at least one vowel appear? Consonant are changed to the previous letter. Yes? Chalo. T is a consonant. Previous letter. What is before T? Yes. Before B, A. Before L. Come on, Chapana. J, K, L. Before P, O. Before B, A. Before Y, X. Before W, V. Before G, F. Before C, B. Before T, yes. Next entity, all the consonants are, vowels are changed to the next letter. U, A, B. E, F. I, J. U, B. What's the question? How many words thus formed will at least one vowel appear? Do I have a vowel here? Yes. Here? Yes. Here? Yes. And the other 2 we don't have. What is the answer? 3 words. But this is not how you should do the question. Don't do this question in this way. This is something done by school children because their papers will be corrected and they'll get marks. But now our answer is based on given options. Ante kadamma. Babu, vinandi. Every vowel you change it to the next letter, you will never get a vowel. 100% guarantee it is a consonant. 100% guarantee it is a consonant. letter immediately after a vowel is always a consonant. But the question is, at least one vowel appear. So when you change the vowels, it is a consonant. Do you have anything to do with vowels here? No. Don't change vowels. You are wasting your time. Only concentrate on consonants. Concentrate on consonant. Previous to consonant. Before T. What is before T? Yes. Before B, A. వచ్చేసింది కదా ఒక vowel. మళ్ళా before L, K. Before P, O. వచ్చేసింది కదా ఒక vowel. Before B, A. చాలు నాకు Y చెక్ చేసుకోవాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, ఎందుకంటే I need at least one vowel. Before W, V. Before G, F. Before C, B. Before T, yes. Katam. How many? 3. This also you're supposed to answer without using pen and paper. Without using pen and paper. Only on the basis of observation. This is where you save your time. The time saved here can be invested for English or for quant. That is what I say. Any prelims paper, reasoning will be easy. How many questions? 35 questions. But the time that we have is only 20 minutes. Yes or no? Chapandamma. 20 minutes or 15 minutes ఉంటుంది మహా అంటే మన దగ్గర. In 1 hour you are supposed to do these 100 questions కదా? Correct na? So you have to solve all the 35 questions in 15 minutes only. That is how you should improve your speed. And that is the purpose of conducting exams daily, to improve your speed. Many people will say me, sir, this paper is easy, but how many marks did you score? Sir, I could score only 20, 25. Then what is the purpose of going and sitting and writing the exam? When paper is easy, you should score 35 out of 35 from reasoning. This is what will help you to qualify for mains. అర్థమైందా? పేపర్ ఈజీగా ఉందని సగం మంది వెళ్ళిపోయారు. ఆ సగం మందికి ఎన్ని మార్కులు వచ్చింటే వాళ్ళకి తెలియదు. చూసుకోండి. How many letters are there in English alphabetical series between the second letter of the word, which is second from right? Second letter of the word, second from right. What is the word second from right? W-I-G. Second letter I. Next, and the second letter of the word which is second from left. Second from left is A-L-P. Second letter is L. Number of alphabets between I and L. J-K. How many? 2. What is, if the positions of first and the third alphabets of each of the words are interchanged, which of the following will form a meaningful word? Better go with options. Better go with options. Don't waste your time. When I change first and last, TUB, it becomes but. Okay kada? చెప్పండమ్మా. మళ్ళీ ఎక్కడైనా బట్ కనబడుతుందా? ఎక్కడన్నా టబ్ కనబడదు. బోత్ BYE అండ్ WIG అంటున్నాడు. తప్పు. ఎందుకంటే ఆల్రెడీ వీ కెన్ ఫార్మ్ అ వర్డ్ ఫ్రమ్ టబ్. అప్పుడు ఆప్షన్స్లో ఎక్కడన్నా టబ్ అండ్ సంథింగ్ ఎల్స్ అని ఉండాలి. అర్థమైందా? అట్లుందా ఏమన్నా? లేదు. సో విచ్ ఆప్షన్ ఇస్ మై ఆన్సర్? ఫస్ట్ ఆప్షన్. ఇస్ దిస్ క్లియర్? If the first alphabet of each of the word is changed to the next alphabet in English alphabetical order, how many words will have 2 vowels? Same or different vowels will be formed. Now he says first alphabet is changed to the next. T. T. Did I get 2 vowels? Yes. A, B. Odu. B, C. W. Chapama W, X. C, D. How many? Only 1. ఒకటి గుర్తుపెట్టుకో, ఫస్ట్ ఆల్ఫాబెట్ వోవెల్ అయింది. ఏమైంది? వోవెల్ని నెక్స్ట్ చేంజ్ చేస్తే ఎట్లయినా కాన్సనెంటే వస్తుంది. మనకు వోవెల్ కావాలంటే కాన్సనెంట్స్ పట్టుకుంటే బెస్ట్. ఇఫ్ ద గివెన్ వర్డ్స్ ఆర్ అరేంజ్డ్ ఇన్ ఆర్డర్ యాజ్ దే వుడ్ అపియర్ ఇన్ డిక్షనరీ ఆర్డర్ ఫ్రమ్ లెఫ్ట్ టు రైట్, విచ్ ఆఫ్ ద ఫాలోయింగ్ విల్ బి ఫోర్త్ ఫ్రమ్ లెఫ్ట్? యూ నీడ్ టు అరేంజ్ దెమ్ ఇన్ ఆల్ఫాబెటికల్ ఆర్డర్. వాట్ వర్డ్ కమ్స్ ఫస్ట్? ఆల్ప్, బై, cut. T na, W na? T. So which is fourth from left? Tub. Did I use any pen and paper? No. Is this clear? Chalo, next. Next is we have one question which is based on letter series. I'll just tell you how to solve this question. We will only talk about the first letters. Whenever you come across a question of this type, you need to compare the first letter with the first, second with the second, and third with the third. And moreover, it is not the letter that you see there. You need to think about its place value. You need to think about its place value. Chalo, come on. Z and T. Z is how much? Amma? 26, 20, minus 6. 20, 16, minus 4. 16, 10, minus 6. Minus 4. 10 minus 4, 6. F. How many options are here with F? 2 options. How many options? My answer should be either 3 or 4. Look at in both the options. The last letter is different. It would be better if I go only with the last letter. So what's the last letter? 70, 21, 17. U is how much? 21. Q is how much? 17. 21, 17, minus 4. 17, 11, minus 6. 11 and 7, minus 4. Minus 6. 7 minus 6, 1, A. Which option is my answer? Third option. Is this clear? And don't write the place values. If you are writing the place values, you are killing easily another 20 seconds. If you write place values above the letters, you are wasting another 20 seconds. Minimum 20 seconds. Okay, now? Now we have the question on what? Data sufficiency. Data sufficiency, what are you supposed to do? We should check each option, each statement separately. First, we'll do the first statement, and then separately we'll go for second statement. Do you know the rules to solve data sufficiency? Let's see. Data sufficiency, if you find in the exam, you will find for regularly for mains, not for prelims, but you'll get them in mains regularly. But if he's giving in prelims, you can expect only 2 statements. How many statements? 2 statements. In mains, they can ask 2 statements or 3 statements. 3 statements is time consuming. 2 statements is much more easier. Clear? Chalo, let's do this. What's the question here? Please concentrate on the question every time for data sufficiency. What's going on here? The question consists of question and 2 statements, number 1 and 2 given below it. You have to decide whether the data given in the statements are sufficient to answer the question. Read both the statements and choose the most appropriate one. Sufficient to answer the question. 5 branches of bank B, W, X, Y, and Z are to be inaugurated from Monday to Friday of the same week. Which of the following branch is to be inaugurated on Thursday? Which of them will be inaugurated on Thursday? మంచిగా చూడండి ఎప్పటి నుంచి అక్కడ మాట్లాడుతున్నాం Monday to question is on. Question is on. Chalo. First, I'll go for first statement. What is the first statement? Only one branch is to be inaugurated between V and Z. How many between V and Z? Only one bank. Next, X is not to be inaugurated immediately before or immediately after Z. Z and X, adjacent or not adjacent or not adjacent. From this information, can I say which bank is inaugurated on Thursday? Chapandama. From this, it is not clear. Now, I'll go for 2 separately. What is 2? Y is inaugurated on Friday. Y is inaugurated on Friday. Only 2 branches to be inaugurated between X and Z. Only 2 branches between X and Z. This is the possibility that I have. Ante kada? Answer ostunda ippudu? 1 alone, I didn't get the answer. 2 alone, I didn't get the answer. What is my immediate duty? Combine both 1 and 2. When I combine both 1 and 2, what will happen here is this 2 should be written in 2 cases. Auna kada. And only one branch between V and Z. This is V and this is V. And there is one bank which is left out, W. This is your final answer. I'll get my final answer in how many ways? 2 ways. What's the question? On Thursday. Even after combining, am I getting the answer? No. So what's the answer? Data even in both the statements together is not sufficient to answer the question. Option number 5. Next one. Among the 4 friends A, B, P and Q, each one of them earns a different amount. Who earns the most? Who earns the most? P earns more than A but less than both B and Q. But less than both B and Q. Okay na? From this statement I can say who earns the least. Who is earning the least? A. Who is earning the least? A. But who is first? No. How many answers? 2 answers. It can be either B or Q. Because there are only 4 people, gada. How many people? 4 people. I'm going with the 2 separately. I didn't get answer from 1. B earns more than P but less than Q. Okay na? How many places? 4 places. And then he says A does not earn the most. When A is not in the first place, then there is only one option. B has to be in the first place. అర్థమవుతుందా లేదా చెప్పండి అమ్మా. అప్పుడు దీస్ 3 places are sorry, Q has to be in the first place. B కాదమ్మా. ఎవరిక్కడ? Q. ఎందుకంటే B earns more than P but less than Q. Q, B, P అని నేను ఇక్కడ రాస్తే ఈ ఫస్ట్ ప్లేస్లో పక్కా A ఉండాలి. కానీ అక్కడ వాడు ఏమని చెప్పాడు? A is not in the first place. When A is not in the first place, who has to be in the first place? It is Q. These 3 places for A, B and P. Who is second, who is third and who is last? I am not sure. Understood? So what's the answer? But the question is on who earns the most kada? Who is earning the most? Q. Did I get answer from 2 alone? Yes. So data in statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question. Which option is my answer? Second option. Clear? How many siblings does G have? Now be careful. He says how many siblings does G have? When he says how many siblings, pakka in the question word only should be present. If only is not present, you will not get the answer. Impossible. Adamotunda? A is my brother. A is my brother. How many siblings do I have? B is my sister. How many siblings do I have? A is my only brother and B is my only sister. How many siblings do I have? 2 siblings. Ardhamautunda leda? So only and a word is very important to decide how many siblings or how many children do they have anraki. Ardhamautunda? Chudamma, first enti S has only 2 daughters, G and B. S has how many daughters? Only 2 daughters. Who are those 2 daughters? G and B. Done? Next enti K is the only brother of B. K is the only brother of. Ante pakka నాకు తెలుసు కదమ్మా. ఇప్పుడు how many siblings does G have? G has only 2 siblings because these are only daughters. 2 daughters. S has only 2 daughters. చెప్పాడా లేదా? And K is the only brother అన్నప్పుడు S also has only 1 son. S also has only 1 son. Is this clear? How many children does S have అంటే పక్కా 3. How many siblings does G have అంటే పక్కా 2. That is the advantage of having the word only in the question. When you have only, this is what happens. You can get the exact answer in blood relations. Next question చూస్తే అసలు ఓన్లీ అనే వర్డ్ కనబడుతుందా? డైరెక్ట్గా రాంగ్ అని కొట్టేసాయి. భయపడకు, నేను చెప్తున్నా. చేసినా కూడా ఆన్సర్ రాదు, కావాలంటే చూసుకోండి. P is the father of K and G are siblings of B. According to this, we know that P has how many children? 3 children. But are these 3 the only children of P? Or does P have children more than 3? తెలియదు. అవునా కాదా చెప్పండమ్మా. కానీ వాళ్ళ పిల్లల్లో ముగ్గురు గురించే ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఉంది. BKG వాడికి ముగ్గురు పిల్లలేనా? తెలీదు. ముగ్గురు కంటే ఎక్కువ ఉన్నారా? తెలియదు. అర్థమైందా? సో ఇక్కడి నుంచి నీకు ఆన్సర్ రాదు. అండర్స్టూడ్ ఎవ్రీవన్? సో నేనేం చెప్తా అంటే ఈ సెకండ్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, కొట్టిపడేసే అనవసరం. హౌ మెనీ సిబ్లింగ్స్ డస్ ఏ హ్యావ్? హౌ మెనీ చిల్డ్రన్ డస్ ఏ హ్యావ్? పక్కా వర్డ్ ఓన్లీ కనబడాలి క్వశ్చన్లో. అప్పుడే ఆన్సర్ వస్తుంది, లేకుంటే రాదు. క్లియర్? ఇది నేర్చుకోవాలమ్మా. ఈ టెక్నిక్స్ నేర్చుకుంటే ఏంటంటే సర్వైవ్ అవుతాం. చలో, వాట్ ఈస్ దిస్? హౌ ఓల్డ్ ఈస్ మేఘా? హౌ ఓల్డ్ ఈస్ మేఘా? ఫస్ట్, అన్వి ఈస్ 5 years older than మేఘా. అన్వి ఈస్ 5 years older than మేఘా. మేఘా ప్లస్ 5. Next is what? Reena is how many years old? 26 years old. And she is 3 years younger than Anvi. 3 years younger than Anvi. అంటే younger అంటే ఏంటిది? చిన్నవాళ్ళు. So this Reena is younger than Anvi. The age of Anvi is more than Reena. More than Reena by how many years? 3 years. So Anvi is equals to how much? 29. Can I say what is the age of Megha? 29 minus 5. What is the answer? 24. Did I get answer from one alone? Yes. Is this clear? అరే బాబు, ఇప్పుడు రాసి చూపియాలా? 29 ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు m ప్లస్ 5, m ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు 29 మైనస్ 5. ఇట్లాంటి పనులు చేయాలా? ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ కూడా చేయొద్దు నా దగ్గర నుంచి ఇవి. అర్థమవుతుందా? స్పీడ్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ మనకి. సో డిడ్ ఐ గెట్ ఆన్సర్ ఫ్రమ్ వన్? ఎస్. లెట్ మీ గో ఫర్ 2 separately. Nitish is half the age of Smriti. Nitish is equals to half the age of Smriti. Next, Megha is 4 years older than Smriti. Megha is equals to 4 years older than Smriti. Smriti plus 4. Nitish is how many years old? 10 years. Nitish is 10 years. Smriti equals to 20 years. Megha is equals to 24. Did I get my answer? Yes. So I got answer from either from 1 or either from 2. Either 1 or 2. Which option will be my answer? Sure, second option. The data either in statement 1 alone or statement 2 alone are sufficient to answer the question. Clear? This is how you do it. And now we have questions on condition based. Whenever you come across this type of question, what I suggest is, don't go to the question directly. Read the condition and go in search of the questions which are based on that particular conditions. What is the first condition given to us? If the first element is a vowel and the last is a consonant, then all the vowels are to be coded as copyright. Then all the vowels are to be coded as copyright. I am talking about first condition, and these are from 89 to 93. How many questions? 5 questions. 89 to 93. 89th question. First is a vowel, last is a consonant. Applicable for the first condition or not? Chapandamma. Em cheyali? Vowels are to be coded as copyright. First place lo copyright, fourth place lo copyright. Antena? First place copyright, fourth place copyright. Okay. Yes. How many options? 2 options. When I look 2 options, the first 4 elements are same. Now I will go only with the 5th element. What is the 5th letter? N. What is code for N over there? Percentile. So which option is my answer? 4th option. Is this clear? Now let me look at question number 90. Is it following the same rule? Yes. First is a vowel, last is a consonant. Then the vowels are to be coded as copyright. How many vowels? 3 vowels. First, 4th and 5th. First, 4th and 5th. Third option. Correct kada? First one em ochindi at the rate. No. Copyright undali. ఎన్ని ఆప్షన్స్ కనబడుతున్నాయి నాకు? మిగతా ఆప్షన్ చూసుకోవాల్సిన అవసరం కూడా మనకు లేదు. ఆ ఒక్క కండిషన్ నుంచి ఐఎమ్ గెటింగ్ ది ఆన్సర్. 5th option. 91 first vowel, last consonant, no. 89 and 90 were applicable for the first condition. 92 no. 93 no. And from first condition we could solve how many questions? 2 questions. What are those 2 questions? 89 and 90. Now I'll go for the second condition. What is the second condition? If both the first and the last elements are vowels, then the first vowel is to be coded as the code for the third element. First vowel is to be coded as the code for third element. First and last are vowels. 91, do you see first and last vowels? No. 92, yes. Yes, yes, yes. 92, yes. కండిషన్ ఏంటో చదవండి అమ్మ ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ. చాలా మంది ఈ కండిషన్ దగ్గర పొరపాటు చేస్తారు అమ్మా. If both first and the last elements are vowels, then the first vowel is to be coded as the code for the third element. What is the third element? D. వాట్ ఈస్ కోడ్ ఫర్ డి? 4. అంటే ఫస్ట్ ప్లేస్లో 4 ఉండాలి, ఇక్కడ కూడా 4 ఉండాలి. సో ఎన్ని ఆప్షన్స్ కనపడుతున్నాయి చూడు నాకు అమ్మా. $4, $4, $6, 7. If I go with the fourth element, it is clear for us. Fourth letter ఏంటిది? Z. Z and ఏంది by 6. Which option is my answer? First option. Clear? 93? No, 93 is not applicable for the second. So here 92 could be solved by the second condition. I am left out with the third condition. What is the third condition? If the group of element does not contain any vowels, yes, the codes for the second and the last element are to be interchanged. L, P, Z, D, N, S, no vowel, then the codes for second and the last are to be interchanged. Code for P, 2. 2 goes to the last place. Code for S, చెప్పండమ్మా, @ 2 in the last place, ఇక్కడ ఒకటి. సెకండ్ ప్లేస్లో ఏముండాలి? @ 2 ఆప్షన్ సెకండ్ ప్లేస్ ఇస్ @ కదా. చెప్పండి, ఫస్ట్ ఏమవుతుంది? ప్లస్ @6 ప్లస్ @6. ఫస్ట్ 3 elements will not fetch me the answer. I'll go with the fourth element. What is the fourth element? D. What is code for D? 4. So which option is my answer? Fifth option. There is one question which is left out. I think it is 91. 91 also follows condition 3. 93 and 91 both follow the condition 3. What is condition 3? If the group of element does not contain any vowels. 91 also I don't see any vowel here. So the code for second and the last should be interchanged. Code for T, 5. Code for W, $. 5 in the last place, $, in the second place. $, in the second, 5 in last. Ante kada? How many options? Chapandamma. 3. What is code for S? S is @. First letter S kada. S is @. Ante fifth option is done. పోయింది. ఇప్పుడు చూడు, $2 $ampersand అంటే థర్డ్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఆన్సర్ తెలిస్తే అయిపోయింది. థర్డ్ ఎలిమెంట్ ఏంటిది? K. What is code for K? Ampersand. Which option is my answer? Is this clear? Everyone, this is how you solve these questions. Now I have a puzzle here. Let me try to solve this puzzle. A very small puzzle. He says MNOPQRST are sitting around a circular table facing the center, but not necessarily in the same order. How many persons are here? 8 persons. They are sitting around a circular table. Everybody is facing the center. Everybody is facing the center. And what did he tell us? Please. Come on. T sits second to the left of N. Second to the left of N is T. 3 people sit between T and P. When there are 3 people, if there are 8 people sitting around the circular table and 3 people in between them, we have to consider those 2 people in opposite places. Next, P is an immediate neighbor of both S and M. So P is an immediate neighbor of both S and M. M or S, S or M. Next is what? O sits second to the right of P. O sits second to the right of P. Next, Q is not an immediate neighbor of N. Q is not an immediate neighbor of N. This is where you have to go with Q. And then last line says Q is not an immediate neighbor of N. Only 3 people sit between Q and M. When there are 3 people sitting between Q and M will be in the opposite places. There's one person left out. Who is he? Done? Which of the following is true regarding N as per the given seating arrangement? Regarding N as per the given seating arrangement, P sits to the immediate left of N. No. R sits to the immediate right of N. No. S is one of the immediate neighbors of N. No. Only 3 people sit between N and O. Yes. What is the position of S with respect to the given arrangement? What is the position of S with respect to N? Sorry, N. Third to the right. When you are in circular table, it will be 2 possibilities. Third to right is the least possibility way. Unkoti left kodte, it will be 5th to the left. Avuna kada? కానీ ఫిఫ్త్ టు ది లెఫ్ట్ ఎక్కడైనా ఆప్షన్స్లో కనబడుతుందా? లేదు. సో విల్ గో ఫర్ థర్డ్ టు ది రైట్. క్లియర్? If all the people are made to sit in alphabetical order in clockwise direction starting from M, the position of how many excluding M would remain change. So from here we are starting M, N, O, P, Q, antena M, N, O, P, Q, R, yes, T. Excluding M, how many positions will change? Chapandamma. 3. Option 5. Who amongst the following represents the immediate neighbors of Q? Who are the immediate neighbors of Q? O and T. Who among the following sits third to the left of T? Third to the left of T is yes. Is this clear? Chapandamma. Now do we have questions on number series? Can you please tell me the number for number series? 61. So we'll start the questions on number series here. Students, stick to the basics. Don't go beyond the basics. What's happening here? Is the series in increasing order, decreasing order? Increasing order. Huge increase, gradual increase, gradual. What's the difference? 2. What's the difference? 6. How much is this? 18. 2, 6, 18. 2 multiplied by 3, 6. 6 3s, 18. Difference here is 54. 18 3s, 54. So difference of difference is into 3. Next is how much? 54 into 3. How much is this? 162. How much is that? 162. The units place will be 8. There is only one option ending with 8. What's my answer? 258. Blind ga పెట్టేసండి. ఇప్పుడు 96 plus 162 ఎంత అని నువ్వు కష్టపడిపోయి లెక్క పెట్టాల్సిన అవసరం కూడా లేదు ఆడ. Next, increasing or decreasing? Increasing. Huge increase, gradual increase, gradual increase. Very slow increase. What will I try to do? I'll go with the differences. What's the difference here? 35, 43. Amma? 8. How much is this? Amma? 16. How much is this? 20 ante 79. 4 ante 83. 24. 8, 16, 24. 8 ones, 8 twos, 8 threes. Maybe this is 8 fours, 32. Is it 32? Exactly 32. Next time కావాలి నాకు 8 fours, 8 fives, 40. Plus 40 pretty easy. 155. Next, increasing or decreasing? Increasing. Do I see huge increase or gradual increase? Gradual. All the numbers are 3-digit numbers. I'll go with the differences. How much is here? 4. How much is this? 38 and 54. 16. 54 and 90. I'll say this is 36. And this is how much? 49. 64 amma. 6 square కనపడిందని తర్వాత 49 7 square అని చెప్పేస్తావా? కాదు. ఇవన్నీ ఈవెన్ నెంబర్ స్క్వేర్స్. 2 square, 4 square, 6 square, 8 square. నెక్స్ట్ ఎంత? 100, 10 square. అంతే కదా? ఇప్పుడు చెప్పు. హ్యూజ్ ఇంక్రీసా, గ్రాడ్యువల్ ఇంక్రీసా? హ్యూజ్. పక్కా హ్యూజ్. అంటే వీ హ్యావ్ టు గో విత్ ప్రొడక్ట్స్. వీ హ్యావ్ టు గో టు విత్ ప్రొడక్ట్. వేర్ డు యూ స్టార్ట్? 2 digit, 2 to 3 digit. This is the best. Number series, there is no rule that you have to start with the first 2 ones. No. You can go with anywhere and you have to be comfortable here. I am very comfortable with 2 to 3 digits. Always start from this place. 92 3 times. 92 how many times? 3 times. 93 is 270. 2 3s 6. 276. కానీ అక్కడ ఏముంది? 281. Into 3 plus 5. ఇది కూడా into 3 చేయి. 29 into 3 చేయకు దయచేసి. అర్థమవుతుందా? 30 into 3 90. Minus 3 87. So 29 into 3 is 87. 87 plus 5. అర్థమైపోయి. ఇది కూడా into 3 plus 5. Into 3 plus 5. అర్థమవుతుందా? So 281 into 3. అమ్మా చెప్పండి. 848. 0.5 కనబడింది. ఆప్షన్లో 4 చోట్ల 0.5 కనబడుతుంది. అయిపోయింది ఆన్సర్. కళ్ళు మూసుకొని చేసేస్తాం. దిస్ ఇస్ ఇంటూ 1. ఎగ్జాక్ట్ హాఫ్ ఇంటూ 0.5. చిన్న పిల్లల గేమ్ ఇది. ఇంటూ 1.5. into 2 into 2.5. What's my answer? 22.5. Any doubts?